Hey, I'm Julian. I've got a thought that came up after having a conversation with someone I really respect earlier this week. And the thought is that I think we often oversimplify or try to be too Pollyanna about how difficult it is to effectively lead through changes that were rolled out organizationally, where leadership has a great idea and maybe even a great vision for why or how change will improve the quality of whatever that profession or care is. And what is oft overlooked is how does the new processes or focus or vision interact with and or detract from the norms and values of those practitioners today. For those practitioners who don't have the financial resources to go procure all the best change management consultants and frameworks out there, not sure they can learn. But here's what I think is much more real. When you're in a fight, when you're in a war, when you're in the midst of a change, which sometimes feels like a fight, the communication, the transparent communication, and the ability for those practitioners to both be heard and to openly, safely communicate what they're seeing on the ground, right? When their values are being rubbed up against, and how to reconcile that, how to course correct along the way, and having that leadership, organization, team, whoever has the ability to impact and affect the trajectory of that change, of a given change, for their customers, needs to be accountable to being transparent, to being open, to being honest, and to being communicative. You can't throw enough pretty sayings at a person. Work 80 hours a week because we care about our patients. Burn yourself out. Devalue the quality time you spend with your family because you actually care about the patients we have to take care of, or the students. You will be in a classroom and expected to not have sufficient resources to protect yourself, to be provided a safe, secure environment, because you're doing it for the kids. And I can go on, and there's several seemingly wonderful frames of mind that are used and can be used and can be viewed as abusive for practitioners in the care industry. Now, this is heavy, can be very heavy, but this is real. And I think for organizational leaders, I think it's time, when we talk about accountability, that's a two-way street. Same is true with any relationship orientation. When one starts to get out of whack as far as level of accountability, that's where manipulation starts to creep in, and it's not on a level playing field. And at some point, something will shift. You'll lose people. You'll burn people out. You'll push people away. And I mean, at the bottom of it all, it's just a human feature, right? People have a need. They have values. And one of those that's often crossed in these situations is the value of being heard and to hear others, right? People need that process, that value rather, actively engaged with and checked on and monitored for them to effectively lead and navigate any kind of change. And I think that's something that can spark a whole nother conversation, but I wanted to share that. And I hope that really connects with somebody out there. If you're in that situation, or you feel that, if any of this resonates, I'm an ear for you. I understand those worlds, and I have helped hundreds of people develop strategies to navigate that. This isn't a self-promotion. I'm not looking for new business on this. I just wanted to really share, though, something that came up as possibly being overlooked in all the sea of 4-letter acronyms and 5-step processes. But at the end of the day, real change is really hard, and it's not easy. And yep, there's some frameworks that can help grease the skids a little bit, but nothing takes the place of knowing how to have honest, real, transparent, hard, but also loving and patient and kind communications. Thanks for listening. Take care.